Okay, hi. So this is the Armageddon pattern Basilisk that we are going to review. So first we got the instructions here. The instruction how to build. You get a vehicle accessory sprue with track guards, standing commander, dozer blade, standard kit, Chimera chassis, what you'll need to build the actual chassis of it, and then we get the interesting bit. Now this is what we're here for. This is the resin parts you get from Forgeworld. This is what Forgeworld is all about. Let me just pour them out there. Okay, so what do we get? We get this is the basic bay that goes inside the Basilisk. We have detail on the inside here. We cables, little control panels, piping. On the upper side we also have a lot of good details here. Now take note that this part did come out quite warped. This can be remedied with a hot water bath or hair dryer, hot hair dryer that will heat up the part, and then it will come wet like a, not wet, soft like a noodle, and you can then reshape the part. What else do we have here? We have the gun arms that hold it in place. They look quite good. There's no deforming. There's a bit of flash on them, but nothing too serious. We've got the gun itself. It's got a bit of projectile dysfunction at the moment, but the design is very nice, and again this can be remedied quite easily. Got the hatch for the loading at the back. I wouldn't recommend leaving that open because the detail here is not that great. We got the underfloor compartment, which is very nice. It's got a shell rack and some mechanism under here. We can, it comes with a photo etch grating. It goes on top of that, so you won't actually see too much of the floor. And then this goes on top of the grating. And what actually you do is you cut out these bits, and you can see the grating through it and the floor through the grating. A very nice little detail there. Now with the floor, you actually have a alternate part here, where you can display a shell being loaded. This is a very cool little detail. You cut this out, replace it with an open hatch. It's a very nice little detail. You got the door. It's got a good detail on the outside. Inside's a bit bland, but you can always spice that up with a bit of chipping, painting, weathering, things like that. You got the back of the fighting compartment. You got Cupolla's hatch. These bits are the interior detail parts that go inside the roof. It's very nice. You got this part actually is a step for the commander. It goes here, and the commander can stand here and sticks out the cupola a little bit if he's full height. On the other part we have a periscope, radar display, toolbox, some details, piping, things like that. And finally we get a heavy bolter, because the heavy bolter for the Chimera is on the other sprue, and they don't give you a whole lot of sprue just for the heavy bolter. The heavy bolter does have no seam line, as opposed to the plastic one, which will come with a large seam line that you have to file and fill up, so that's a little plus. Other than that, that's the kit. So it's quite a bit warped in some areas, but nothing too bad. Actually this is pretty bad, this one, but it's fixable. And that's it. As you can see, I've already started building one. It's a bit of a pain in the butt to get the resin pieces to fit, especially around the back, and we're going to have to find something to cover up this nasty little unevenness here. Probably a piece of plastic hard would do. So overall it's a very good kit. I'd recommend it for anybody looking to make a closed roof Armageddon pattern Basilisk.